This month of May has brought us some serious classics for 2023. Got Jedi Survivor, Tears of the Kingdom, and not shortly after this month in June, we are getting Street Fighter 6. A very stacked year. But there was an indie game recently that actually caught my eye that made me take a break from the breathtaking world of Hyrule, and that game is called Planet of Lana. Planet of Lana takes place in a sci-fi universe where you are on the hunt to get back your friends and family that have been kidnapped by these giant robot balls. On your way, you run into a new companion named Mui, which I thought was a cat, but now I'm second guessing it. Regardless, that's my day one, my peanut butter and jelly, the pineapple to my pizza. I'd absolutely love this guy. In order to get through this crazy universe, you're gonna run into cinematic puzzles, sneak past robots, and defeat very distinct enemies to get where you need to be. This game is developed by Wishful Games, and it has me thinking about a lot of things, and I just can't wait to get in and talk about everything I love. So without further ado, this is why I love the Planet of Lana. Before I kick off everything, guys, hope you guys are doing good. My name is Nick Tanner. This is my second time actually recording this because the first time I recorded it, my mic actually wasn't working, and I've been spending like 30 minutes trying to figure this out. But we're back. I review a lot of video games, I play a lot of video games, and we also do game news and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff happens on this channel, so make sure you guys check that out, man. So don't be afraid to hit the sub button. But I've been rambling for a little too long. Let's get into our Planet of Lana review. Planet of Lana was such a beautiful game to play. Right off the rip at the beginning town that you're located in, it shows great graphics and the art style is very pleasing to the eyes. This game shows so many great environments such as caves, factories, even some deserted, abandoned type areas. A lot more I'd love to talk about, but I can't spoil the whole game, right? Combining that beautiful feeling to puzzles that really make you put on your thinking cap and make you feel accomplished with beating them is a great duo to say the least. I loved using Miyu to control enemies to get into certain areas that I needed to be in, and using our hero to control platforms to have a clear path to the other side. This game reminds me a lot of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Just that environment, the way the world is and the graphics and the way you got to puzzle your way out of certain situations. And it kind of has the same length of like a Little Nightmares. They're both about 4 hours long, maybe a little bit less. But I really compare this to this without all the dark and eerie type of vibe that Little Nightmares gives. I feel like Planet of Lana does the complete opposite, and it has a lot of scary moments, but it shows off a lot more beauty in the world, a lot more outside environments, outside areas, and like cliffs, water, sandy areas, life, and the people around, versus like Little Nightmares doesn't have a lot of that life in it. That's basically the best way I can describe Planet of Lana from a gameplay aspect of it. The platforming in this game is great and feels very smooth, besides the fact it takes a million years to pull up on a platform, but that's probably the only thing that bothers me. It has a bunch of different platforms, and using Miyu to reach high up places to activate switches, cut down ropes to make it easier for our hero to move forward felt really good. Wasn't choppy, nothing felt like a guess or a random effect when platforming, and I love that for a game because platforming is very important for me when it comes to these type of games, because if your platforming isn't right and you feel like you're just dying and everything seems like a chance situation, then I am not in at all. One of the things I guess that maybe Wishful threw in a little bit more with this game was I wish the side characters and story felt more close or meaningful. I mean, the game wants you to feel a type of way with the way you lost your friends and family and you have to go get them back, but in between that there's no real story, if that makes sense. No backstory. The only time you hear names is when your character screams it in certain parts. Even the fact that this evil aliens are taking over and capturing people in your town doesn't get talked about. It just happens. But to also add to their reasoning, I'm guessing with the game only being 4 hours that maybe they went that route for make it like a short and sweet effect. If that's the case, then they succeeded. Look, I seriously love this game. This was a nice little short game to play, and this was a game that wasn't really on my radar, but after watching the Humble Games showcase and seeing a lot of this and it being talked about on Xbox because it came out day one on Game Pass, and seeing Planet of Lana tweet out a lot of stuff and people experiencing their stuff, I decided to pick it up, and I'm glad I did. Giving this a rating on the Lime scale, I definitely am giving this game an 8.5 out of 10. This game was absolutely amazing. Even with the story not being so full in detail, just being able to puzzle and being able to experience the environment and the music in the background, really taking that relaxing feeling. It was just a nice kickback experience for me. I played this game laying down on the couch right behind me and just laying down, lights off, just playing and exploring and just doing these puzzles and just kind of putting on my thinking cap, because it felt really good when you beat some of these puzzles, because some of the puzzles aren't no joke, and I'm a 27-year-old man saying that. So like when I sat there and I played it, I was like, dude, this actually feels good beating some of these levels. So like it made you push a little bit farther, because you're like, I have to be close to the end, I have to be getting close. And being able to experience that with Planet of Lana is absolutely an amazing feeling. Like I said, the game is about 4 hours long. It's very short, very simple, very sweet. I think everybody should pick this up because it is on Game Pass. So if you do have Xbox Game Pass and you want to give something new a shot, I definitely suggest you pick up Planet of Lana, because I did, and it was a great time. And for that fact, that's why it gets an 8.5 out of 10. Other than that, man, I appreciate everybody that watched this video. Thank you guys so much. I know I get these reviews out sort of late. Like I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be like a week or 8 days after the fact of the game being out that I get these reviews out, man. But with the support and love of you guys, man, I just want to say thank you guys to people that come back or people that might giving me a shot, just giving me a shot in general. Feedback is always acceptable, man. I'm going to get back to Tears of the Kingdom because I'm so far behind. But other than that, man, thank you guys for all the love. Be safe. Tell someone you love them. I'll catch you guys next review, next video, next news. We up next. I'll catch you guys next time.